Parliament has approved a 750 million US dollar loan requested by the Finance Ministry. This was after the chairman of the Finance Committee, Kweku Kwatan, laid a motion for approval, and according to him, the loan will help the government raise the needed funds to complete the infrastructure project for the 2022 budget.
Chairman of the Finance Committee, Kweku Kwatan, laid the motion for approval. According to him, the loan would help the government to raise the needed funds to complete the infrastructure projects in the 2022 budget. His move was seconded by the Vice Chairman of the committee, Patrick Boama.
Today's other paper, we move today. I still move this.
Yes, any seconder.
First Speaker, I second the motion. It was well programmed in the budget, and the programs for which this facility is going to be used is supported in this report. I support this motion and ask that this House approve this facility. Thank you.
However, the ranking member on the committee, Kaisel Atoforsen, expressed worry about the country's debt levels. According to him, all the tax revenues accrued for the first quarter of the year were consumed by interest payment and amortization for the same period.
In the first quarter, Ghana recorded total revenue, tax revenue of 12.9 billion Ghana cedis. Of this amount, Mr. Speaker, debt service obligations alone, made up of interest payment and amortization, is 13.9 billion. Mr. Speaker, this simply means that the total tax revenue is not enough to service Ghana's debt. Mr. Speaker, that is why I'm saying that I have concerns with Ghana's debt situation. Mr. Speaker, this call on all of us to come together and work in a way that will ensure that our country returns back to debt sustainability levels. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, our debt is simply not sustainable, and it should be noted that this matter is of national importance and something that all of us will have to come together and deal with it. Mr. Speaker, as a result of the fact that our debt is not sustainable, investors have started panicking to the extent that some of them have started exiting our market. Mr. Speaker, I refer you to the committee's report, page 3, background. Mr. Speaker, you will notice that the second paragraph says that consequently, non-resident investors in Ghana's domestic bonds market are pulling out of the country from a high of 35% share of holdings in domestic bonds. The proportion of non-resident bondholders has declined to 16%.
Meanwhile, approval was opposed by some minority MPs. Edward Bauer, the Bongo lawmaker, argued that the House did not have the quorum at the time the loan was approved.
All in favor of the resolution, say aye. All against, say no. The ayes have it. The House has adopted the resolution, subject to the amendments offered by the Honorable Ranking Member. The second Deputy Speaker shall take the seat now.